Good morning, everybody. It is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show. How y'all doing today? Today is Friday. Happy Friday. Today is the last day of school. I'm fine with that. Today is the last day of school for two of my children because Jasmine, she just graduated 2 days ago. Congratulations, Jasmine. I'm done. I'm done this year. I am officially done. And I know I was talking about, well, this month has been a very busy month dealing with the whole prom and graduation thing. This whole prom thing can be pretty dang on expensive. I mean, it really can be. The amount people pay on dresses and shoes, and then you got to get that little flower thing, or I don't know, you got to get it for the girl, and then you got to get it for the boy, which I don't even fully understand the whole flower thing. And then people be doing the most on prom. They'll put balloons and backdrops and candy and food. Like, I ain't do all of that because the dress and stuff is expensive enough. And thank goodness Maya had a friend who was really good at makeup. I mean, she was really good at makeup, and she came over and did Jasmine's makeup for free for her prom. So yeah, that stuff is pretty expensive, but I'm done until next year. And then Maya graduates from high school and Jaden graduates from 8th grade. But at least I'll already know what this fully entails, this budget and everything else. But I'm happy. I'm living my best life right now since these children are all done. But how y'all doing today? I was looking at some things. Wait, what was I going to talk about? The first thing I was going to say is that I talked to Essie 2 days ago. Did I talk to her? Yeah, I talked to her day before yesterday. And we did talk about doing the pajama jam since we haven't did one in a while. So we're thinking about going for this Sunday since we usually do it on Sundays. So unless something happens, we should be doing the pajama jam on Sunday evening. And I'm excited about it because, usually when you talk to Essie, and the ones I'm talking to, I'm talking about Essie Berry. And remember, she got this lawsuit against Steve Harvey for $5 million. And I've been talking to Essie for about a year now, if not a tad bit over a year. And, I've heard the whole Steve Harvey story and, everything that happened. But because she is so passionate about the story and she knows all the details, she got a photographic memory. Whenever she do give me some information, unless she's saying it really slow and breaking it totally down, sometimes it, goes like this in my mind, just because it's just an abundance of information. It's just being a lot of details, a lot of this and that. But it was something that she said just the other day. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't know if the people know these things. The people need to know these things. I think it just always helps when a story is broken down. I think it helps when you can give a little information on where some things come from, and then people can have a better understanding of why you do the things that you do. Like, that's where I'm at. I'm always trying to figure out why people do the things they do. Where does that come from? Because then it better helps me to not only understand that person, but because that you end up meeting the same personalities over and over again in your life. You know what I mean? So it may not be packaged just like that person that you met with them personalities. It may not be packaged up like that, but you may meet some of them personalities in that person somewhere else in your life. And then at least if you meet them again, because you done did a little research and tried to understand things, then you can kind of understand where they are coming from. But Essie just gave some information that I think I had heard of it, but I don't think it was broken down the way that she broke it down. And then by me asking more questions, I was like, the people need to know these things. So we just want to come on here and talk about some stuff on a little bit more on why she even was so passionate about this whole Steve Harvey. Remember when it started off with Steve Harvey and Mary Harvey? Why was she so passionate about it? I mean, like, what made you so passionate? Because I think at first, I kind of thought that maybe it was because of the show. No. I think it has, in my mind, I was like, okay, so it started off with the reality show that she was trying to do. Then she felt that Mary was not being treated fairly, because I know I've said this like a million times in videos. And then that's why she did what she did. But no, No. That really had nothing to do with it. That was neither here nor there. It was actually something else that happened that really made her upset. And then in the midst of her talking about that, she ended up saying something that happened to her, you know, like back when she was younger, which put it all together like, okay, so now I get a better understanding of where this is coming from and why you are so passionate about it. And then it made sense. Just totally made sense. Look at my damn arm. The sun is serious. Oh my God, I be trying to work out and like, I'm fine with working out just as long as I'm not getting man muscles. I'm not huge on the man muscles. Did y'all hear about Morgan Freeman? Morgan Freeman, something in harassment, something, he was, you know, they said that he was something about some sexual harassment and Morgan Freeman. So I just seen this article today. So when I seen the article and then it said that he apologized. So that's admitting that it's true, whatever they said, because I didn't even read the article. Because sometimes you don't even need to fully read things. I don't need to read nothing about Morgan because I had found out years ago that he was a little nasty. He, you know, that he was like messing with younger people. You know, I found that out a long time ago. Right, because he was messing with his ex-wife's granddaughter, if I'm not mistaken, that was way younger than him. And then the nasty thing about that is that the granddaughter was in the home a lot. So you were watching. So were you like watching her when she hit puberty age, like when she was about 12, 13, 14, when her breasts started coming out a little bit? Like, was you paying attention? That's what makes that seriously nasty. I mean, because it wasn't his biological, I don't think it was his biological granddaughter. Was it a step something? I don't even know, but found out a long time ago that he was nasty. I was like, oh, okay, it's nasty. It's like another R. Kelly, just not done in that way, but just messing with the younger girls that's in your family that you could have been looking at for a long time. I don't know. And then they said Harvey Weinstein is supposed to be being arrested soon. Well, that he should be. That's what we would expect, especially with the Bill Cosby thing. Everybody was sitting back like, okay, we just waiting to see what you're going to do with Bill. What? No, what's his name? Bill Weinstein? Mark, whatever. Y'all know the Weinstein. Everybody was just sitting back waiting. Okay, when y'all going to give Weinstein, whatever his name is. Yes, I guess they're supposed to be coming to get him. And then I think I read something else about that Rachel Zoe girl. I think that she being charged with fraud because she was taking, I don't know, was she getting food stamps or something? She was getting food stamps while she was getting something. Now, I don't even know. It's always something in the media. It is. I'm trying to find some of this stuff. Yeah, Harvey. No. Oh, his name is Harvey. Oh my God. I call him Bill Weinstein. Whatever, people, we know their names. I get so tired of posting negative stuff on social media or on Facebook. I really do get tired of it. Sometimes it's interesting information. Other times it's just too negative. I was looking at somebody's video yesterday and they were talking about living in Dubai. It was a black man talking about living in Dubai and how their news is, they really never show bad news. They talk about our news and the things that's going on in America a lot because we always just got a whole bunch of drama and a whole bunch of negative stuff. And how he said, when you're over there, you wouldn't even know pretty much that anything bad is going on because there's nothing going on the streets. There's nothing going on in the news. And then I liked how he said it was slow paced over there. You know what else? Something I liked? I like when he said, I don't know, I keep jumping up, y'all know, whoever, subscribe to me, I jump to different subjects. He said that, like, for instance, when he go for an interview, he said, like, so here in the United States, they get straight to the interview. So what made you fill out for this position? Do you have the skills? Blah, 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 blah. He said over there, they spend like majority of the conversation talking about you. Are you married? You got family? What made you come over here? What do you like to do in your free time? The blue, blue, blue. And then close to the end of the interview, then they get to the whole job part. It's just way more laid back. Don't know nothing about that being in the United States because everything is just like this. Everything is move fast and stressing over what you want to do with your life, what you want to do. I know me and Essie had a conversation and we were talking about numbers. We were talking about social media numbers. We were talking about YouTube numbers. We were talking about views, and we were talking about subscribers. And she made a mention, and she was like, I don't know, you know, something that I will talk about in the future. You know, something hitting some certain type of numbers, you know, like Geneva, you know, and then this could get your numbers up. And I was like, Essie, I just have to be honest. The things that I cared about before, I don't care about anymore. So once upon a time, maybe last year, maybe before, I did care about numbers and the amount of subscribers and views and all of that, but I really don't care on what number it hits, you know, because I'm gonna be talking about all different types. Man, I ain't got the time to be sitting up there caring about what type of content that I'm making. Is it reaching thousands, but hundreds of, I mean, like, I don't care. Who sees it, sees it. Who's interested, interested. If you're not interested, don't look. If you don't care about what I'm talking about, don't subscribe. Like, I don't really give a damn, because I'm not trying to amuse everyone, just the people that's interested. So me getting caught up on numbers, I cannot. And then plus, I've told y'all before, remember that I talked to y'all before about people? And I told y'all before that on Instagram, and I don't even post anymore on Instagram because I refuse to post on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, LinkedIn, whatever they're called, and Pinterest, if that's what they're called, and Tumblr. I can't live my life like that, posting on all these different social media sites. I mean, I damn near go crazy. But I told y'all that when I was posting on Instagram, and this was just what, last year, 2,000 views, probably a tad bit over 2,000 at the time, never gotten any higher than that, posted all the time. But my viewers were like authentic. And just based off of that, I had, what is the girl name? Christina Milian. I think I did mention that. Christina Milian was liking my postings, and I was like, what? Just based off of 2,000. So you ain't got to have all of these bukus of thousands of views and get caught up in that. All you have to do is just do the best that you can do, be who you are, and have faith that everything's going to work itself out without getting rich, dad trying, working yourself to the bone, talking about I'll sleep when I die. No, I'm not going to sleep when I die, because there's no guarantee, because ain't nobody really came back from the dead and tell you what happens after the fact. So there's no guarantee that when I die, I'm asleep. My spirit could probably still be very much woke. And you sitting up here telling me in my living life that I will sleep when I'm dead. No, I'll sleep now. No, when I'm tired, I go to sleep now. Like I'm not going to wait till later. All of these things and these words and stuff that people be coming up with, these sayings and stuff, man, I have to sit there and think about that stuff sometimes. Wrap my head around and be like, is that something to believe? Is that something that I need to be telling myself? And no, that don't work for me. Just because the whole world, just because they made up this saying, and everyone in the world is saying this saying, and you have been saying this saying for a long time, should you keep on saying it? No, I should not. No, I should not. I have to literally come up with my own damn sayings, figure out what works best for me in my life. It was something else I was about to say. Oh, that's what I was going to say. For those who haven't watched my interview with Takari Lee, the daughter of Jackie Lee Christie from Basketball Wives, make sure you check out that interview, because I see since Basketball Wives came on last week, because we're on 2 episodes, my video done went up almost like 30,000 more views. So I'm happy about that. The reason why I'm happy about that is just because more people was getting the information. That I had a reason for interviewing Takari. I did not reach out to Takari just because Basketball Wives was on, and I just felt like, ooh, you know, I just want to interview her. And I hadn't believed nothing Jackie Christie was saying from the beginning. From the very first season, when Laura was on there talking to the light-skinned daughter, Jackie Christie, the light-skinned daughter, and the light-skinned daughter was giving all types of tea to Laura about her mama, about how they were treated. I believed the daughter then. I didn't believe Jackie Christie then. And then the episode when Takari was on there and how she was acting weird and whatever. It was just, I just never believed her. Just never believed her. So then when I seen the show last year, and then she on that, you know, no. I think it was that Breakfast Club interview that she did. I think that was the interview that I was like, let me see if I can reach out to Takari so I can have her talk and speak her truth on what really happened. And I felt like she was a sweet girl, thought she was brave to be speaking her truth and decided to write a book on it, And for everyone that was like, go Takari, speak your truth. She seemed like a sweetheart. Then you have the ones over there talking about, you don't never turn against your mama. They must have didn't listen to the interview because she didn't say nothing bad about her mother. Nothing. She just told, a little bit of what happened. Grandmother raised her. Certain things that she don't understand. She wished their relationship can be like this, but she absolutely did not go on, this interview and bash her mother. I like the interview because one, it was a video recorded interview because y'all know I like video recording. Don't want to do the audio. Then I like the interview because her son, which I forgot, the baby Jackson, that's what we were calling him at the time, the one that had got burnt at the daycare. He was there. I think another one of her sons ended up making an appearance. Takari was pregnant at the time. She done had her daughter. Now you can see her on Instagram if you haven't already seen her daughter, because she goes live and stuff on Instagram currently. And even her children's father, they end up making a short little cameo appearance in the background during the interview. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that interview and I appreciate her speaking her truth. There's actually another lady that I would like to interview, and that is Joh'Vonnie Jackson, if I'm saying her name correctly. And that is the daughter of Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson's father, the love child. Matter of fact, don't forget to check out Takari's book. I think it's called Lights to Her Shadow, Light to the Shadow, something like that. Make sure you go check out that book. But they love child, and actually Joh'Vonnie Jackson wrote a book, and I think it's called Love Child, where Joe Jackson cheated on Catherine Jackson and had Joh'Vonnie Jackson. And then the interesting thing about it is that it kind of reminded me of that Wendy Williams thing. How Wendy Williams' husband is cheating on her with the massage therapist. I think that's what she is. And then come to find out that the house that he bought his new girlfriend is like just a few miles from Wendy, so he just, just back and forth to see both of them. Geneva JJ anytime he wants from the two, you know what I mean? That was the situation with Catherine Jackson and Joh'Vonnie's mom. Their house was just a few miles away, so Joe was just, just to both households. But it's called Bastard Child. That's what it's called. It's called Bastard Child. I just would like to talk to her to see how it feels for her to be related to such a well-known family, but then again, to be kind of shunned from that well-known family. And I know I read one of the things is that, well, first of all, I know that she do have a relationship with Rebe Jackson, because I know she said that when her mom passed away, none of her siblings called her, with the exception of Rebe, if I'm not mistaken. I think she said that she did meet Janet and Michael, and I think Jermaine or whatever. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she said that she thought that her and Janet had a relationship, but I think Janet never talked to her again. And I think from Janet's perspective, she said that one of her issues with Joh'Vonnie is that when she met her, she heard her calling Joe Jackson daddy or dad or whatever. Now, I don't know if you can remember, but Michael and them, they ain't never called him daddy. They always called him Joe. So she said that was an issue for her because when she was little, she tried to call him dad or daddy or whatever. And he told her, no, you don't call me that. You call me Joe. So she was just like, really? Really, nigga? You go all my life. I can't call you daddy. I got to call you Joe. But then you done sat here and went and had another child that we didn't know anything about. And this girl, she's able to call you daddy. I think that will bother anybody. Now, I think that people may say, well, Janet is 50-some years old. She should get over that. And, pain is pain, hurt is hurt. And there's no telling how deep the pain or whatever goes with her and her daddy. First of all, then you find out that your daddy done had another child, and then you just want me to be very receptive to it. Some people are receptive. They find out they got extra siblings around, and they like, oh my God, family, I got extra siblings. And some people ain't going. They is not going that easy. easy. So I just would like to get her opinion of it, you know. So hopefully, maybe, you know, we'll see. Because I know she was just on The View or The Real, The Talk or something just recently. But you can find her on Instagram because she has a daughter, and I think her daughter name is Yasmin. Look just like her. She got the same cheekbones as the Jacksons and stuff. I don't know if you've seen her, but she don't necessarily look exactly like them. She's light skinned. Her mom was light skinned. Her mom looked like maybe she was mixed or she was something. I'm not totally sure, but I would definitely love to interview Miss Joh'Vonnie Jackson. And sure, I would love to even find out what's going on with Kelly Rowland's brother. Did y'all know that Kelly Rowland had a biological brother? I ain't never heard nothing about the biological brother. Let me see if I can find some pictures of the biological brother. First of all, the whole Kelly Rowland story to me is just pretty dang on interesting. Just because there's a lot of people say a lot of different things. Now, I know for sure that I heard Tina Knowles say just recently, you know, because somebody said your 2 daughters. She was like, no, I have 3 daughters. She said, because I've raised Kelly ever since she was 10 years old. Okay, so you had her since she was 10 years old. So Kelly was not, I'm assuming she wasn't raised. So she wasn't raised by her mom. She didn't know her dad. I think she just started trying to build a relationship. Oh, wait a minute. Here go the pictures of this Joh'Vonnie girl. Can you see her? So much sun. That's her at the bottom, and that's her mom. And then here go the mom with the dad back then. There go Joe Jackson and the mom. And then here go Joh'Vonnie and Janet. I guess when they met and they had that, because, you know, Rebe just had not Rebe. I think LaToya Jackson just had some like a heart attack or something just recently. And Joh'Vonnie made some comments about that. Sounded like she was a little bit irritated by that. You can tell she's a little frustrated with her siblings, but there go her and her dad right there. So yeah, that's go Joh'Vonnie. But let me see, where's this whole thing? But anyway, yeah, I was looking and I seen she had a brother. Here go Kelly Rowland's brother. So here go Kelly Rowland, her mom and her brother when they were little. You see that? You know, I'm so dang on nosy. So that's them. I hope you can see it good. That's them when they were little. And then here go her brother now. His name is Orlando Rowland. That's him right now. And then I even found like a mugshot picture of him. So I just found it interesting that she never mentioned him. And if I'm not mistaken, they have the same mom and dad. So it's not just the same mom and different dad. They got the same mom and dad, if I'm not mistaken. So I found that to be pretty interesting why she never mentioned him. But I heard someone said, I don't know if this is true, but I'm just saying, maybe there's an article out there that I just haven't read where it broke it down a little better, but it said that Kelly's mother worked for the Knowles in the mansion as a maid. I don't know. I'm just saying. But became a crackhead. So they decided to keep Kelly and raise her. Yeah, decided to keep her and raise her. So I don't know. It's just something very interesting about that story and why she never really mentioned her brother or, you know, said anything about him. Nothing. Let me tell y'all this right quick. I'm just throw this in at the end because I feel like I need to do some more research on it. But I was doing some research on Beyonce. Y'all know I told y'all a while ago when I first really started talking to y'all that I had been doing. What am I looking for? I forgot what I was looking for. That I was doing some research on Beyonce. Man, that research was pretty interesting when I got done writing and going back and forth. And what I gathered from that is that I wish I had everything written down so I can remember exactly how it goes. That basically Beyonce's Beyonce's grandmother and grandfather. Okay, so Tina Knowles father name was Albert Loomis Beyonce, Beyince. It was either Albert Loomis or Loomis Albert Beyonce. And her mother name was Agnes Darion. Now, you know the Tina name is Celestine and Beyonce. So that's her name, Celestine and Beyonce. So I know that sometimes people see Celestine B knows, so they think that B is Beyonce. No, she just keeping her maiden name, Celestine or Tina B knows. So I'm assuming that she probably got the Tina from the Celestine, even though it's T-I-N-E and she put the T-I-N-A. I don't know, but I'm just saying. But her mother and father, based on my research, were cousins. Now, they wasn't like first cousins or second cousins, but they were definitely cousins. Based on my research, a lot of her family members with the Darions and the Beyoncés are cousins. Like they were interacting with each other over there in Parish, Louisiana. Them Beyoncés and them Darions is deep in New Orleans. And not even that, there is some other last name. They're like all French last names. I'm telling you, because it was one of Beyonce's grandfathers, if it's not, I think it was like grandfather, something like in the 1800s, that started donating money for them to have their own cemetery in Parish, Louisiana. And it's another name in Louisiana too. So they actually have their own cemetery. They have a Beyonce cemetery, and if I'm not mistaken, they have a Darion cemetery that the family should be buried. And then even Beyonce's mother and father, because if I'm not mistaken, Tina Knowles has said, and she even posted that I think she got like 12 or 13 siblings. Well, her mother and her father were married before they got together. So they had already had children. So Albert and Agnes were already married, had children. Then they eventually got together. I'm telling you, that story was so interesting because when it all boiled down to it, I was like, they're cousins. When it all boiled down to it, you know, like you see a lot of people sleeping around together to keep it in the family. And we know a lot of kings and queens and stuff do that. But you know that Beyonce is related to the queen. You know, the queen over there in England. You know, they just got, you know, them over there, the white lady with the queen, and then her grandson just got married, right? She's related to them. And we know that they do that all day long, right? Because she got an ancestor. I got to look at my papers, but she got an ancestor that links her to the queen and them. But you know, a lot of people is related to the queen and them. A lot. So then what that means, so if Beyonce is related to the queen, then do that means that she's related to that girl who just got married? Because then they say somewhere on the bloodline that they're related. I'm telling you, when you go so far down on Beyonce's ancestry, you will find kings, queens, dukes, and lords, which is very interesting only because everyone says, you know, call her queen bee and all of that, but she has never went into details about her ancestry. You think that she would try to link it up, be like, you know what? It's crazy that you all call me queen bee because we did some look into my ancestry and I'm actually related to the queen. And I actually have dukes and lords and all of this stuff in my family. You know, she's never said that as if that's supposed to be some type of secret or something. That's why it's something very weird with that whole family. Very weird with the whole family. But I would love to one day break that down for y'all just a little bit better so then y'all can see it. I'm just too lazy to edit a video. I just don't feel like sitting here making a video, then sticking stuff in the video, then editing it. I just don't feel like doing it. So if there's another way, or I know on here, wait a minute, let me try this out right now because I said I was going to try it out. So I might as well do it now. I said on here, especially when me and Essie do this pajama jam, that I wanted to be able to share things on the screen, but I didn't know if I would be able to share things on the screen. Okay, other stuff popping up. So now I just want to see, can I can. Here go Jasmine's graduation pictures. Do y'all see that? I'm just trying to see on my screen. Can I see these things? Hecky, yes, I can. I'm moving on up. Well, sure. If that's all I got to do to show stuff is do it on the share screen, and that works out perfect for me. Then I ain't got to sit here and try to edit a whole video. I can just put the stuff up here. That is wonderful. That is totally, well, then can I go over here on Geneva's Closet right quick and see what other articles and stuff I put up there? And good morning to everybody again. Ty, Keisha, how y'all doing this morning? Queen DNA from San Diego, how you doing, Ma? And Jay Allison, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, what is this? Shoot, I don't know. But anyway, okay, well, I'm done sharing this. We're done with that because I can't even find what I was originally looking for. But can I get back on my page now? Where am I at? I'm right there. Am I back? I think I'm back. I think I'm back. Okay. But it was something else. My mind. That's what I'm saying, Keisha girl. I didn't know that Kelly had sibling either. She never mentioned it. All she talk about is the Beyonce and them. That's all that she talks about. Never heard anything about that. I know, Ty, that ancestry stuff is, girl, I was just sitting here just writing stuff. Look, it's one thing when I research and I just take out Google. It's one thing with Google. That means she about to find out some stuff. When I take out Google, a pen and a pad, it's a done dollar. That means that I'm really trying to get deep down and dirty with the information and really find out what's going on. So yeah, looking up Beyonce is always interesting because she's just a secret in herself. And you know, people be talking about, I'm just gonna say this, people be talking about, oh my God, I love Beyonce and I just love her. And you know, she's just so sweet. And I be like, how do you know she's sweet? I was watching RuPaul Drag Race the other day. I think it was probably last week or something. And they were doing, you know, when they got to imitate people, they got to dress up like a celebrity and perform like them or whatever, or just act like them. So somebody had decided that they wanted to do Beyonce, right? And RuPaul and the judges were like, I don't know if you want to do Beyonce. And so I'm like, what? Why you don't know if you want to do Beyonce? So then they make a mention that on 2 prior episodes, someone played Beyonce and it totally tanked because Beyonce doesn't have any personality. Now I know that I feel like I ain't really heard her do nothing besides talk really low and be really sweet and, you know, laugh and stuff. And, you know, besides her dancer thing, but to hear that from drag queens, who I thought would just love Beyonce, would just have no problem with playing. But I guess that's maybe just on a performing type of thing, you know. So I guess as far as performing, you can feel like that you know her. But as far as personality, don't nobody know nothing about Beyonce. Like, what is there to know? I mean, to me, she seems so damn robotic. I mean, I think I've said this before, her Instagram page. I mean, can she live a life where she just take a normal picture? She just get out the bed and snap, and her and her daughter just snap a photo. Everything seems so staged and just standing there. And now you done taught the baby how to do that because the baby's standing there looking dead. The mama look dead. Her head this way and the baby looked dead. Her head this. I was like, oh my God. Lady, don't nobody know nothing about you. You don't want nobody. I mean, people can't use their photographers. You got to have your own photographer because your picture got to come out. Don't nobody know nothing about Beyonce. So I just found that to be a little interesting because I thought drag queens of all people would just love to imitate her. They was like, no, because she ain't got no personality. They was like, if you want to be Beyonce and you want it to actually go good, you're going to have to make up a personality and probably try to make up a funny one just to get it. Because other than that, so she's been in the limelight for buku time and we still don't know who she is. I almost sometimes feel like, don't y'all remember that movie Alien with that girl who was being raised behind a glass thing? And remember, she was an alien because her whole thing was that she just wanted to sleep with men and fumigate them with her eggs so then she can have a whole bunch fumigate them. So they can fumigate her with the sperm so then she can have a whole bunch of alien babies. For some reason, that kind of reminds me of Beyonce / Kim Kardashian. The Beyonce part of it, of being raised in the glass, because sometimes she don't seem real. She seemed very robotic and programmed. Okay. So it would just remind, I'd be like, so is she real? Did they, because you can make anything now. You can create anything. Like when they say test tube babies, I don't know if they actually got the babies growing in tubes and water. Like, I don't know. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. They could be making it seem like test tube is just a procedure that they use when they mix. And no, it could be a baby actually growing in a tube, sitting there like how we see the Matrix. But one part of me feel like that movie, it reminds me of Beyonce. And then the other part of it about how the alien girl just wanted to sleep with all the men so then they can fumigate her with the sperm so then she can keep having them alien babies. That reminds me of Kim Kardashian. The whole Kardashians, it just seemed like they're trying to have black men fumigate their vaginas so they can keep spreading these seeds around. I don't know what type of seeds they are. I don't know what these babies are. If things are not made by a man and a woman laying there having sex and making them babies organically, anything other than that, you pulling out eggs, you sticking the sperm in the egg, I don't know if that's a real baby or not. I just don't know. And you're not going to make me feel bad because majority of the world look at them kids all the time. Be like, oh my God, they're so beautiful. This is some cute, adorable kids. And they probably is cute, but I don't know if they're real. I don't know in 2018 what that means. Like, are they going to grow up and be a little psychotic? Do they got full souls? Are they partially missing some of their soul? Like, what does that mean? Anytime, man, we see it all the time with the food stuff, with the animals and stuff, with the weather and stuff. Anytime man goes in and starts messing around with how God made things, it messes up. It goes wrong. Something is totally off. Now, they're not saying that with the babies, but come on, people. It got to be the same thing with these kids. Pulling out eggs, sperms, what Evelyn was talking about, she got like 9 embryos sitting on the side. And oh my God, what am I going to do with these embryos? And the doctor was like, well, you can put them up for adoption because people are adopting embryos right now. It's like, they are adopting embryos. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. And so now you can just freeze your eggs forever. I thought that eggs drop once a month naturally. That's how the Most High made it, but not with the doctors. They just take them, store them up for you, package them up, put them in a little egg carton, stick them in the freezer. And whenever you're ready for it, you go get you one of them babies. Pop out one of them babies right quick, stick it in the tube. I don't know. Right, Kim Kardashian talking about that she had a surrogate. How do we know you had a surrogate? I didn't see a surrogate. That's their whole new thing now. Surrogates. We got a surrogate, but we can't never see the surrogate. Why? Because we don't want you to see this, because we want to keep things private. Bitch, private? You don't even know how to be private. I mean, you show your body, your whole life is on, but with the surrogate, I just want to keep it quiet. We don't want to say anything. I mean, you keep showing the babies, it's just, no, girl, it ain't, I don't believe it's a surrogate. I believe you put it in a tube. I believe that's a test tube baby. Just like old boy said from Baby Kids, test tube Robin Harris. Back then, we didn't know what test. We just thought it was funny. Like, test tube. It means that the baby is off, But now it puts a whole another ring to this, the whole new thing to this whole test tube baby. Because if it meant that it was off then it means that it's off now. I can't trust man. That's how come them cars that drive, they just drive and you can just sit there and let the car drive and park and bag up and turn corners and all of that, hit them curves. And then somebody just died recently because they fell asleep and decided you trust man that much? For real? I can't even get my iPhone to stop having damn glitches. Wi-Fi be off and stuff sometimes. I mean, like, really, people? I mean, the TV act weird. Like, sometimes I can be watching Netflix and then it's stuck. It gets stuck. And I'm like, come on, cable, Netflix, TV, Wi-Fi system. Really? You got to fix it. But you trust a car with your life? I mean, just driving it regular. The computer chip go out, some fall out, in anything. I mean, how many times have people driving like they was driving? They was stopping and hitting the gas and the brakes with their own feet. And then the gas got stuck. I mean, the brake got stuck but you gonna trust the car to just drive. You just gonna be like, oh, it's been a long, let me take a nap. Okay, you keep trusting man. Keep trusting them. But people, that's what I came on here to say. Oh my goodness. What you say, Penny? It's odd to me because you're speaking how I've always thought about Beyonce. You're saying so much stuff that I've heard pertaining to Illuminati program, drive, robotic, etc. Penny, I think a lot of us think that, but we probably don't say anything because the majority of the world got their lips all up in her booty. They just just all up in her, but just kissing all types of her booty. Just the inside, the curvature of her booty. It's like, stop being, I'm not finna call her no queen bee. Please. I'm not gonna give her that much. She already knows she a queen. She know in her ancestry. That's what I'm trying to say. She already knows this. Yeah, it's something totally off for her. Ain't nobody got time for Ain't nobody got time for them lies. Ain't nobody got time. Good morning, Miss Smith. How are you doing today? I'm just doing fabulous, just living life. I hope all of y'all are doing good too. Hey, Valerie. I always thought that Beyonce is overrated. I'm sorry. Girl, she is. She totally is. 500% Valerie. Girl, Valerie, y'all got to follow her on Facebook. If you are into trying to learn how to plant, grow some stuff, she over there growing pinto beans and okra and on some seriously authentic in the little things with the dirt. And matter of fact, I seen you yesterday. You was planting something. I don't know what she was planting, but don't y'all know, like when your teacher sent the kids home with the little, plastic bag things with the napkin and the seed in there with the moisture, and then they grow the roots. Yeah, she took it out the thing and planted it. And I love the care that you showed because she didn't want to mess up the roots. She was like, I don't want to mess the baby up. I don't want to hurt the baby. I just love that. I love people who love nature, who love to try to grow things and do things the natural, authentic way. And I'm a fan of yours, Valerie. I definitely be paying attention when you be doing what you be doing. Because I'll be like, if I need to ask a question on how she did that, I'm going to have to call good old Val. Call good old Val and find out how she did that. I'm doing very well. Finally, I've gotten a chance to catch you live. I love your show, Geneva. It is truly wonderful. Thank you, Miss Smith. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate that because I'm all over the place. I can't stay on one thing. I cannot keep just talking about one thing all the time because there's so much stuff going on in my brain that if I just talked about one thing and tried to make it about celebrity stuff all the time and just a straight celebrity gossip, I am really, maybe, because I do gossip. I don't want to lie to y'all. I do be having my gossip days, but I'm not totally into celebrity gossip because that's what they want us to feed off of, That's what you want me to feed off of. I want to know the deep down dirty secrets that you're not letting us know. And I feel like the only way I can find that out is to do my own research. If I try to look at these other bloggers or YouTubers or media sites or whatever, they basically all saying the same thing when they talking about these celebrities. Like if you're talking about Tamar, you're talking about Tamar's hair. If you're talking about R. Kelly, you're talking about R. Kelly and the rape thing. You're talking about Bill Cosby, you're talking about that or Morgan Freeman and the whole thing. Morgan Freeman been a pervert. He been doing that stuff. So now just to talk about it now, that's why I said I didn't even read the damn article. I already knew that about him. Hey, Miriam, girl, how you doing? And Alicia, y'all up nice and early this morning with me while I keep going on and on. And I will work on, I'm not going to promise, but I will work on being a little bit more consistent when I come on here because I am definitely not consistent. But then again, I had a lot of stuff going on. So now that everything has slowed down a whole lot, then maybe I can. And I know I said that I was going to, when I did leg day at the gym, I was going to come on and show y'all leg day. But what had happened was that when I did the video with the arms and stuff, YouTube, it didn't quite dawn on me that they was playing music in the thing. And YouTube picked up on every single song and put every single song inside. Let me know that they had picked up on every single song. So I was just like, I got to try to figure out another way to do that because I don't like that part of it. Because I don't want no issues. Or, oh my God, this gray hair is seriously popping. Oh, yeah, mira. I wish I knew how to do sign language and talk Spanish. Because in my brain, I know how to talk Spanish. In my brain, I know how to talk Spanish. In my brain, don't you remember? I forgot what news thing that was. And I think it was a black woman. She was sitting up there getting it with the sign language. That could have been me. Because in my brain, I know sign language. What you say? Who? Did you know? You had seen that? But that has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it. You have to better understand your life. Okay? You got to understand better your life. Okay? So yeah, I wish I need to learn them things so I can stop acting like I know stuff that I don't know. Because if they ever need somebody to come in, because somebody didn't show up for sign language to let the world know what's going on in trending world news, they can call me now. The deaf probably won't necessarily know what happened, but I will feel good to finally, show my skills on what I feel like that I know how to do, but I don't really. But one day I will in Spanish. Whatever. I can say whatever. Girl, I wish I did know Spanish. Valerie, I'm playing. I don't know no Spanish, but I think in my brain that I do. My mind tells me that I do, but I don't. I know a few words, because my daddy Puerto Rican, so I gotta know some words, sangana and dame un chichicle, mira, something, but not a whole lot. But anyway, people, I'm about to go because I need to figure out what I'm going to do today. I said I was going to go to Zumba. I think I'm late for Zumba. I did Zumba for the first time yesterday. It was a whole lot of fun. Totally recommend you doing it. I had a black instructor though, so she was getting it. We was in there doing hip hop, salsa, dancing, a little reggae. So I had a lot of fun doing that. So I definitely recommend it. There was an hour of some straight sweating. Then after that, I went and did swimming. I signed up for the next part of the swimming, which starts next Tuesday. So I learned how to tread water on my own. So I know how to tread water. I figured that out on my own. I definitely recommend if you want to know how to swim or you're trying to figure it out. What helped me out too was not just my swim instructor. It also helped out me coming home looking at YouTube videos and getting a better idea of breathing underwater, treading and kicking my legs and stuff. Now, I really didn't think that would help when someone said, Geneva, you should go look up some YouTube videos. I didn't think that was going to help because I'm like, how's that going to help? But it did. It actually helped me figure out how to roll in the water and just do a whole lot of things that my swimming instructor was trying to wait till the new classes started to teach me. But, I can't wait that long. When I want to know things, I can just go research it and figure it out myself. So, yeah. And then I go jump out the airplane June 28th. I made the date. For June 28th, I will be jumping. They said 14,000 feet. I'm jumping 14,000 feet. But what I'm going to try to do is remember that video where Will Smith talked about jumping out the airplane when he did it in Dubai. I'm just trying to keep that in my mind because a lot of times we can't do that. We can sit up here and psych ourselves out, scare ourselves, freak our, the whole time on something that as soon as you do it, as soon as it's over, a few minutes later, you're like, oh my God, what was I even sitting up here nervous and worried about? It took away from the moment. And I know I said that I did that every time I was on TMZ Live. I did that every single time TMZ called me to be on there. I accepted it. And then I sat there and was nervous the whole damn time until after I did it. Then I was fine. So I felt like I had worked myself up for literally hours. Had my stomach flipping, nervous, trying to figure out how I was going to say things and the way I was going to say it just so I can do it. And everything was perfectly fine. So I kind of regret that I handled those experiences like that. So I try to do things differently this time. And even though it may be something that I'm nervous or worried about, try to talk myself through it. Woosah, say it's going to be okay. Say, Geneva, you always do this to yourself. I mean, try to handle things differently this time and keep stressing yourself out over something that when you get done is going to be perfect or it's going to be just fine. You know what I mean? So, I'm excited about it, and I'm, going to try not to, make myself nervous when I jump out the plane. But I will be recording it. I'm going to pay for that. I wish it wasn't so much. Why they make it so much? But because I think it's like $75 to $100 to record it. That's I already paid what I paid to jump. I can't get a free record. whatever, you know, these people are something else. But anyway, so I will be recording it so I can post it. I said on YouTube, I don't know, YouTube, Facebook. Make sure you follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. Make sure you also follow me on Facebook at Geneva McLean if you want to see kind of what's going on with me and the kids and blah, blah, blah. Because on Geneva's Closet, I'm just doing postings, news and media, interviews and blah, blah, blah. But on Geneva's Closet, you know, it's just a little bit more of me, what's going on with me and the famo and stuff. But yeah, I'm so excited about that / scared about that, Val. Hey, sister, my sister is on here. Queen DNA, do a video on what, Queen DNA, girl? Oh, Grant said, please be careful, girl. You know, I'm gonna be strapped on to somebody. I'm nervous. You know, there's always some things in your head about the parachute, you know, some birds flying through when you just about to jump. Here come the damn birds, want to mess up everything. But see, those some things that you end up psyching yourself about and over, you know, worrying about. I'm just going to put it in God's hands. You know, won't he do it? Denise, won't he do it, girl? My sister taught me that. Won't he do it? Boo. He will, sister girl. So yeah, I said I was about to go. Y'all know I keep doing that. I say I'm going, then I'm still on here. You know, girl, you know, I be worried about them birds and stuff sometimes. I do be worried about them birds. But yeah, make sure you go check out that Takari interview if you haven't already checked it out. And you all have a was it something else I was gonna say? Did he say yes, he will? He will. Don't play games, sis. Do not play. Oh yeah, and don't forget Pajama Jam with Essie Berry. We're going to break things down a little bit. And wait a minute. Let me just say this. I already had a conversation with Miss Berry because she knows that I know that when she started explaining stuff, she gets seriously passionate and she can sometimes lose us. So she agreed that she will slow it down and only answer what I asked her. The interview may seem a little something like maybe I'm coming at her a little bit, but I will have to do that because I can't interview her as if me and her are friends, because then people are going to be like, this is a biased interview. So I have to interview her as I want to know too. You done told me some things I want to know. Yeah, we cool, we're friends. But then there's a lot of things that people still don't understand and would like for you to break it down just a little bit slower. And wouldn't we like to know from her what is really going on with this whole sister thing? What is going on with her and her sister? But I think the better way of understanding what's going on with her sister is of course you got to talk about some of the current stuff, but to really find out the backstory on her and her sister. Maybe were they raised together? Let's hear what she got to say about it. And where do she feel like the differences came in, that, you know, that maybe them getting along, maybe at one point they did get along and then something happened to change that. And now we're at 2018 and then this is what happens because of some stuff that happened way back in the day and things never being fixed or whatever. So yeah, I just want to kind of understand that just a little bit better from her perspective, not from other people's perspective, not from Hidden Figures perspective, but real people. You want to hear from real people. But hey, Angela girl and Miss Stevenson and Southern Soul Diva, how y'all doing this morning, ladies? Looking all beautiful and stuff with the pictures and stuff. Even you too, Angela, with the green girl. Ain't nothing wrong with a little green in the morning, 6 and 5s. Greenery, you know, ain't nothing wrong with a little vegetation. But you, what was I saying? Oh, again, you ladies, because I keep doing this and I'll be on here for another 5-10 minutes because no one ever really stop me. But was it something else I was going to say? I don't know. But you all people, you all have a fabulous day, and hopefully I'll talk to you sometime. Oh, and have a great weekend for people that celebrate the holidays. I know a holiday is coming up on Monday, Memorial Day or something. So make sure you have a fabulous whatever day and be the best you. And don't let nobody tell you how you should do things. You know, you figure that out for yourself. The world will keep telling you how you should handle things, how you should think, how it should be done. No, Sit there and think about that, because the world is a liar. They be lying sometimes. Ty, it should be about, I think, because I was just talking to her about that. I was like, so what time was the interviews usually? Was it 4 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock her time, 6 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock her time? I think it was 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, Chicago time, and I think it was 8 o'clock California time. And what is that? Is that Pacific time? Yep, I think that is. I don't really know what it is, but it's a LA time. So, but me and Essie, we're gonna verify that, you know, and then she probably will make a video or something about it, letting you know about the pajama jam and stuff like that. And then I will put it on my. Oh yeah, the new daughter was on The View. Yeah, I seen a little bit of it. You're not computer set. Angela, all you have to do is go back. Matter of fact, let me try to see. I said I was going to get off, and then Angela done said something. So y'all got to blame Angela. Just blame Angela. Let me see if I can show you this right quick. Let me see. YouTube. Okay, YouTube now. Let me see how I would handle this. Yeah, so I don't know if you just saying what I did, Angela. But right there, girl, right there. There it go, right there. So that's how you would change your picture. So that's all you got to do is just go back to your YouTube page. And if you already own the YouTube page, already on your initial page, and I don't know where it started off at. For you, your YouTube page probably starts off like this. And if it does, then you would have all of these on the side. Or you can go over here and click on your box and go to Creator Studio. Anything that you want to find out about your YouTube page, as far as if you're posting videos and subscriptions and can you monetize and what all you can do with your page, that can be found inside Creator Studio. And then, like I said, and then there we go, all over there, streaming live, community, analytics, blah, blah, blah. Then over here, click on this. And then, like I said, click on that. Oh, I got my whole thing. And then, yeah. And bam. And then you pick a picture. Okay, so we're going to stop sharing on this and then go back to, so hopefully that helps. And hopefully I was able to see that. But this, you know, now that I know that I can computer share, now that I mean, screen share, it's on and popping in my life and yours too. And all of our lives, it's on and popping. Because that means I could do full research, especially when my Wi-Fi, when my page is moving as quickly as that. But sometimes it be moving a little slow. And because Maya be talking about, I got something on my laptop to make stuff move slow. She likes to just move fast. That means I can do full research. That means I can redo the Beyonce thing, maybe, because it's a lot of work. And I usually do stuff on my phone. Redo the Beyonce thing and actually show y'all what I found. Just show it to y'all so then you can see yourself. Yeah, that would be cool. Because then that would avoid all that stupid editing stuff that I'm not trying to do. I don't give a damn what everyone else is doing. That's not Miss McLean. But anyway, people, I'm gone again. You all have a fabulous day, a fabulous weekend. You want to see me do the research tag, girl? That, you know, that video would probably be a little bit. You said we can even do it one-on-one. Oh, yeah, if you want to. I mean, like, I would love to show people. Here I go again. See, she did it. She did that. I would love to show people how to do research, how to find information on people. Just like the information that I found on Jackie Christie. That's what come I knew too. I didn't share that information with y'all. I didn't go deep down into details with y'all about Jackie Christie and all of the different aliases that she has. The lady got tons of different aliases. So, and the funny thing about it is that my reason, look, I have to give myself pats on the back. Even though I didn't show y'all anything, I didn't go deep down into depths. I hadn't even read Takari's book yet, and I was doing my research on Jackie Christie. I had found Takari's daddy had already found them, knew his name, found the brother on LinkedIn, seen what job he had and everything, had found the streets they stayed on, just so much information on them. So then Takari, so then I'm like, you know what, let me go read Takari's book. And, so I paid for the book and I started reading it. I was just in awe of myself, kudos to myself, because a lot of the stuff that she had put in the book, I had researched and already found. Her brother, and I think his name is, I forgot what Tyrone. Her brother's name is Tyrone. By her father, he contacted me on Instagram to ask me had I read his book and stuff. And as soon as he contacted me on Instagram and I seen his name and stuff, I was like, you had already found him, Geneva. You had already did that, girl, without seeing a picture, without going to Takari and asking her, do you got a brother? You had already found all of that stuff. So, yeah, I can tell you how to really find out some things. And you can even pay for some stuff and find out, not pay that much, boo. Yeah, y'all know I ain't trying to spend a whole lot of money. Like $2 and been done found out a whole lot of stuff on some people. So it can be done. It can really be done. Thank you, sister. Yeah, but I do want to show people, like, how do you research things? And like, if anybody wanted to start a talk show, how can you start the talk show? How do you advertise and market yourself without spending a whole lot of money? How do you get celebrities to see you? How do you get celebrities to respond to you without being negative? Because you can definitely go and tweet something negative, make a negative comment, and then get their attention. But if you want to try to build a relationship with a celebrity, interview them, talk to them, find out whatever. There are ways that this can be done, and you don't need all of these PR, whatever, people working behind you. You can just do it yourself. Yeah. So I would love to share that information with people, because I want people to go out there and be able to do their own thing too, and feel like that you can do it and not get caught up in what social media will tell you, certain ways or certain degrees or certain whatever that they lie. They are lying. You know what? I'm not going to say that they're lying. That's what worked best for them. Like I said, all that get rich or die trying. Maybe they damn near had to die to get rich. Maybe they have to damn near die to be happy. You don't have to do that. Maybe people felt like they had to constantly keep pushing out videos and get 100,000 views or 100,000 subscribers or 50,000, whatever, in order to get the right type of attention. You ain't got to do all of that. All you have to do is be authentically you and put it out there, and people will notice. Just by you being authentically you, have faith that will happen. If you do it, if you don't do it like how they say, and you don't have faith, it's not going to work. Then you might as well get rich, or you might as well die trying to get rich. You might as well do that if you're not going to add the faith with it, because you gotta. What's that thing they say? Faith with the mustard seed, and the mustard and the seed is dead if the seed ain't mustard correctly. Y'all know what the Most High said in that scripture about faith. So yeah, if you're not gonna have faith with it, then work hard, work super hard, and almost die. If you're not going to have faith with it, then you probably want to overwork yourself and stretch yourself out every day. That probably works best for you. If you're not going to have faith, then yeah, you probably don't never want to sleep. Just sleep when you dead. Just figure that that's when you'll get your best sleep, when you're dead. But if you're going to have faith with it, then you ain't got to do all that. Just know without a shadow of a doubt that the Most High is going to prove that the world be lying, and you don't have to do it that way. It is not supposed to be that dang on hard. That's just my opinion, because I have done it, and I'm trying to let you know it can be done, because these people on social media will send you off. They will, and it frustrates me so much that they be telling people these things and have people thinking, well, maybe I can't do it. Well, maybe I do need to. Well, maybe I do need more money. Well, maybe I do need all of these friends and helpers. I need like a community of 15 other people to work with me. Well, maybe I do. Well, Geneva said not necessarily. There's a plan to that. There's other ways to get, I'm just giving you my opinion. I'm just telling you, you can take it and do whatever you want to do. I'm still talking. Oh, you people are something else. Y'all keep me going. This son is serious. This son is not playing game. And then the gray is popping. My camera blurry is hot. There's a lot of stuff going on. That gray is seriously popping. It might as well just go all gray so I can just be totally gray. You know, like, don't give me speckles of color. Just put it all gray and just let me be gray. You know, I'm not going to put no dye in my hair. I'm not going to do it unless I use some of that hemp or something. The hemp, whatever. They say that there's some other stuff you can use naturally to dye. Whatever. So I'm going to go off into another conversation. Good morning, Chosen. Girl, I ain't seen you in a long time. Oh, no. Chosen be sending me emails. Chosen, if I haven't shown my face, Chosen be like, good morning, Geneva. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a blessed day. Just want to make sure you're okay, boo. So Chosen will definitely send me emails and be like, what's up? What's going on? Is you still alive? I mean, what? How's the children doing? You ain't saying nothing. You ain't made a video. What's up, Geneva? So thank you, Chosen, for keeping me on my, my P's and Q's. Because my Q's and P's can get mixed up sometimes in life. That stuff happens. You know, I'm 40 years old, age, and no, I'm still young. I'm lying. But yeah, ain't that Denise? I'm telling you, my people. That's why I just call y'all people. I was trying to figure out what's the name. Should I call them Geneva's jeans? Geneva this. My family members. Then they just fam. The fam of peeps. I don't know what else to call it because they be there. They definitely be there. What Jacqueline do? You can do it. What Jacqueline say? Well, pray for me. I'm going to do my own hair. Go on, Jacqueline, girl. You better work, Ma. You better work it. And I think you can do it. I really think you can do it. Especially if you done researched it, you done already looked it up. You're going to have a video or whatever that's so you can do your step-by-step. It's going to be fine. And let me say this. If it's not fine, just like a lot of the things that we do it. And then we make a few mistakes, whatever. By the time you do it again, girl, you're going to be perfect at it. So it's okay. It's either going to be this time or next time, but one of these times it's going to be perfect. So don't even worry about it, boo. Don't need the Geneva-ettes. Denise, I can barely even say that. The Geneva-ettes. The Geneva. And then plus, Mom would say your name is not Geneva. What'd she say? Geneva. I got to remember what my own damn name is. When people ask me, I say my name is Geneva. Geneva like the lake. Geneva like Switzerland. Geneva like the convention. Geneva like the Bible. Whichever one is like Geneva. But that ain't even my name. It's Geneva. Geneva. Yeah, well, if I can remember that it's a G at the beginning of my name and that's how I should pronounce it, I will be all right. I blame Mom for saying Geneva. I blame her for this, for me saying my name wrong. The Geneva-ettes, LOL. I like it. But it seems like everybody should be singing. I don't know how the men will feel about that. Bye, Queen DNA, girl. See you later. I'm leaving. I'm about to go. But then how would the men feel about that? It sounds like that we're in a group or something. I don't know if the men want to be part of the group with so many women. So would the men be the background singers or are they in the front? Are they dancing in the group? I'm not really sure. But I don't know how the men would feel about that, sister. I'm not quite sure. But if they do like it, then won't he do it? If the men do, he will. He will do it. Anyway, I'm gone again. You all have I'm just going to go. I have to just go because if I don't, then I'm going to stay. You all have a fabulous weekend. I'm not even going to look at the comments. Please don't say nothing else. I keep seeing my screen move. Okay. Crystal said, hi, I'm no good with a computer as well. Can you please help me find out information to naturally help my lupus and herniated disc? I'm bedridden. Crystal girl. Ty said, can we be G's? Yep, I'm from Chicago. Yeah, I don't play games. Anyway, what's I about to say? Oh, Crystal, can you help me find information to naturally help? Crystal, have you ever just Google searched that about herniated disc or about lupus? Or have you looked at YouTube videos about it? Have you typed that in for, yes, definitely pray for Crystal because I'm definitely pray for Crystal because lupus, because my cousin has lupus. Yeah, and she didn't have a good, her life wasn't good with the lupus. It was just nothing but constant stuff all the time. But I definitely recommend Google searching it. Here I go again. You can't really say anything. Wait a minute. That's not how I was doing it. Wait a minute. Okay. Herniated disc treatment. Herniated disc treatment. And then you see this? People also ask, can a herniated disc heal on its own? What is the best medicine for a herniated disc? What can I do for a herniated disc? Can you heal a herniated disc? So you see people done already asked questions. And then look at this one. They have non-surgical treatment. Now, I don't know if you have a lumbar herniated disc, but this is just what I'm saying. So there's a lot of different things on here already speaking of it, but this is also one of my favorite parts down here. The searches related to herniated disc treatment. So this lets me know that this is also things that people have typed in that they wanted to learn about herniated disc. But sometimes but look at this. You see how many different pages that they have on it. So if you feel like you didn't see something on page 1, then you can go to page 2 and they got all of this on it. But sometimes that's not good enough for people. Sometimes people feel like they need a little bit more information on the herniated disc. Maybe they would like to see some videos or okay, there, go right there. Sometimes some people want to see some videos or stuff like that. Then you go on here. I looked on YouTube. They have this herniated disc. Can you heal the herniated disc? These are people doing videos. And you see a lot of these videos are not that long. Now, this is just me typing in herniated disc. But we got herniated disc treatment, exercises, surgery, neck symptoms, chiropractic treatment, surgery, animation in the neck, laser surgery, stretches, lower back. So that right there, because a lot of times I will Google search stuff, but then I feel like I need a video to help me out sometimes. So then I'll come over here to YouTube to see if I can find anybody actually talking about it or saying that they have it. Let me see. Wait a minute. Wait, see. Treatment. Now we have the herniated disc treatment, and then we see this man doing some exercises, and we see a chiropractor over here. This video only 10 minutes long. And so, yeah, so this may or may, oh, look, finally the truth to help put that almost sound like scoliosis then if you got to sleep with something under your back. Because I kind of remember my doctor telling me the same thing about sleeping with something under my back. But yes, that's that. So yeah, I hope that helped out a little bit. Go to Google, type it in, or type in lupus, or maybe go to YouTube and then type in living with lupus or something like that, because maybe you want to hear other people talk about how they've dealt with lupus or medicines that they use. You want to actually hear from people, not just doctors. That's something that you can try too. So I hope that helps. It helps to be able to talk to others also experiencing the same thing. And that's a good thing about the YouTube videos that I feel is that, especially if you find a YouTube video that's kind of current, or when you're watching the video, you go to the person's page and then look to see when it's the last time that they put up a video and is it still in that category. You may be able to actually reach out to them. And, you know, sometimes they have emails or, you know, a way to contact them in their bio because they want you to contact them and ask them stuff. So that's why the information is there. So you may not know anyone with lupus, but you may be able to get in contact with people that have lupus or the herniated disc, Crystal. So I really do hope that helped. Yes, my back be hurting too. I think yoga helps me. That's what I was going to try too, Valerie. That's my new thing to try is I really would like to do yoga. We'll really try yoga out and see would that help out with my back and, you know, my neck too, because my neck be kind of tense sometimes and I feel like I'll be needing a good stretch. And plus I want to find out, you know what, I probably need to do a little bit more research myself on chiropractors because I want to find out that once they crack you, is this a constant thing that I'm going to always need to be cracked and aligned now? Because now I done started the process and it needs to keep going like that. You know, I just want to get a better understanding of this whole chiropractic thing, because I see in the United States, or at least here, my chiropractor, which he was a good one, he did about 8 or 9 cracks on me and I had to come back every 2 weeks. But I done seen other chiropractors just straight crack a person, crack. You know, probably one straight full body crack, just keep cracking, or had them come in 2 or 3 times, but it definitely wasn't I'm going to give you about 8 or 9 cracks, and then I see you in 2 weeks, and then you come back, I'm going to give you about another 8 or 9 cracks. I'm going to be coming forever for these 8 or 9 cracks. Now, you're telling me that in about 2 or 3 months, I'll be fine, but I kind of getting a feeling that in 2 or 3 months, I may be fine, but then maybe 2 or 3 months later, I'm gonna have to come back every 2 or 3 weeks, every 1 or 2 weeks to get some more cracks. And I'm just trying to understand that a little bit better. Like, what are they doing? Because people be lying. They will lie. So I just need to understand, how is that supposed to go? Do you need to keep getting it? Should you not get it? Because then it's going to start something within the body where I feel like it always needs to be done. Do a chiropractor only supposed to crack you a certain amount of times? Just give me 8, 9, 10 minimum cracks, and then that's it. And then you got to come every week or 2. And then if they say that's the case, why? What reason did you say that? Because I done seen other doctors and chiropractors, like I said, crack up the whole body and didn't say, oh, I can't. We can only do a minimum of 10. Because any more than that, then your body is going to go in, I don't know, crack spasms or something. And you're just going to be walking down the street cracking or something. Like, I don't know. I'm just waiting for the truth. Give me the truth. People, I need to know and sometimes you just got to research it. Research it and find it out from them other blogger people that'll let you know what really. Chosen said yoga really does help. So I'm going to have to give that a try. Definitely. Jacqueline, money. Absolutely. That's what I think that it is. That's exactly why I was just talking to Chad about that, because Chad was like, Geneva, why can't you do? I said, Chad, I feel. Won't you know how sometimes you have a feeling? You didn't research anything. You ain't got no receipts on it. Didn't nobody necessarily tell you anything, but you have a feeling that something is off. There's a feeling that there's more information to that you're not being told. And that's what it was. I just have a feeling that it's money and some other stuff added to that. The reason why I'm getting a minimum of 9 cracks and I need to come back every week or 2 and spend more of my money to help my body out, because you say you're trying to help me. No, then in that case, I just keep doing my yoga, my stretch, I haven't did yoga yet. My stretches, my working out, and keep being young and vibrant. Because I swear to you, if I sit there all day long and not stay active, then I'm pretty sure my back will start, tensing and whatever, because I'm not moving around. And plus, I got too much energy to be sitting down for long periods of time anyway. Girl, Jacqueline, yes, they will. I'm about to go again. I'm done because I don't know. I've probably been on here like 10 hours. I don't even know how long I've been on here. But again, this is part of my videos, is to at least say a minimum of 3 times that I'm leaving. This is part of the videos. I keep doing this so much. Somebody gonna make a video about me and say that I'm with the Illuminati. Because if I was watching me right now, especially by me talking to Essie Berry, I would say that somehow she's connected to the Illuminati because she's talking to Essie Berry. That's what I would say about, because I done threw this up so much constantly. And that's just because I'm doing this. I'm going to have to stop doing that because I'm going to think I'm in the Illuminati in a minute. I'm a part of them. I'm a part. I did this so I can show y'all 666 because I wanted everyone to know. Yeah, y'all pray for me because I don't know what just happened. I done probably put myself in there. They probably like, oh, she's one. Write her name, Geneva's calling. She's showing. I wasn't even trying to give them the sign. I done gave them the damn. I'm a part of it now. Look it, I'm a part. I'm one too. So later on today, my bank account should definitely go up, people. Either that or they're going to say that I done did some sex allegations. So if y'all hear anything about sex allegations against me, y'all know what it was. Y'all know what it was. But I'm gone again. I'm gone. You all have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you later, people. I love you. Bye.